They say, once the sun sets over Bhangarh Fort, even the wind refuses to stay. Every guard leaves before the last light fades, except one man, Raghav, the last caretaker of the fort. That evening, he waited by the old gate with his lantern. The others warned him, never stay past sundown, but he laughed. Ghosts, he said, are just stories. Until that night, he heard the temple door open. Bhangarh wasn't always silent. Once it was a thriving kingdom, full of music, markets, and laughter. Until a dark sorcerer fell in love with Princess Ratnavati. When she rejected him, he cursed the city. The walls of Bhangarh shall crumble, and no soul shall live in peace here. Soon after the fort fell, earthquakes, famine, screams in the night, and by dawn, Bhangarh was dust. Even today, locals say if you stay inside after sunset, you'll see torches light themselves and hear the princess weep from her palace ruins. Raghav set down his lantern near the broken arch. The air turned colder, the kind of cold that doesn't touch your skin, only your bones. He walked deeper inside, past the ruined marketplace, past the silent temple. Each step echoed, louder than it should. Then he noticed something strange, the fort's inner chambers, glowing faintly, as if candles were burning inside. He called out, "Is anyone there?" No answer, only the wind, and a faint sound of anklets moving in the sand. At the heart of the fort stood the princess's palace. Raghav pushed open the door and froze. A woman stood by the window, long hair, silver bangles, her back turned. Her reflection flickered in the mirror, though the mirror was cracked and blackened. She whispered, "Why did you stay?" Raghav stepped back, his lantern trembling in his hand. The light dimmed, and he saw his own shadow, moving on its own. The woman turned. Her eyes were nothing but hollow darkness, and her face began to crumble into dust. Raghav ran, down the corridors, through the gates, until he reached the fort's edge. Behind him, every lantern in the fort lit up, one by one, like eyes watching him leave. He dropped his lantern outside the gate, gasping for air. As the last light went out, he looked back. The fort stood silent again, but on the walls faint writing glowed in ash. "Leave before the last light dies." Raghav left Bhangarh that night and never returned. And since then, no guard has ever stayed past sunset. Because when the sun dies behind those ruins, something else wakes up. Even today, the gates of Bhangarh are sealed after dusk by the archaeological department. They say it's for safety, but locals know the truth. No one leaves Bhangarh after the last light.